in most of the places, and Lord Buddha has mentioned it in the Ani Sutra. These disappeared Dhamma concepts can only be given live by a Nirukti and Adivachana. So this is the only way to come back and pull back the hidden Buddhism. So that is what happened when Vaharaka Thero, he understood, he had the Nirukti Patisangita Jnana. So that is a special jnana. So through that he could get the inner meaning. Hence why he found out, okay, this is the real meaning, and that is how he pulled out all the Tripitaka and all the sutra, and we got to this transcendental meaning. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to get to this place where we understand Dhamma, and now we can map everything. We know what is going on. We know how the Four Noble Truths map to Asada Adinava Nissarana, how that is mapped to Anicca Dukkha Anatta, how that is mapped to all the Sattis Bodhiparshika Dharma are mapped. Because now we understand. Earlier it didn't make sense because they were taking it in a mundane meaning. So the Nirukti are like the inner meanings, and Adivachana, also there is something called Adivachana. They are like synonyms, right? So the Nirukti is like the linguistic expression, right? But it is the real inner meaning. So there is a reason for every sound to happen. So that is the cause and effect theory itself explains there is a cause and an effect, right? So Nirukti Jnana will describe the meaning of the Lokottara preachings. Only a person who understood or who became noble can explain this Nirukti. In the Kuddaka, next one is in the Kuddaka Nikaya Chulla Niddesa Pali Parayana Vagga. They are talking about the one who has comprehended the Satara Satipatthana, Satara Samya Pradana, Satara Irdipada, Pancha Indriya, Pancha Bala, Sapta Bojjanga, Arya Ashtangika Marga. So those are the 37 Sattis Bodhiparshika Dharma. This is what Buddhism is, right? So one who has comprehended the Sattis Bodhiparshika Dharma, or in other words, a noble person, will understand Nirukti, right? He will understand Artha, Dharma, Nirukti and Patibhana. So Artha is the meanings, and the Dharma, Anicca Dukkha Anatta, the Nirukti are the inner meaning, shall I say, and then Patibhana is breaking bonds in a very short way, if I put it, right? And these are the Atta Purisa Puggala. Atta Purisa Puggala is the Sotapanna Phala, Sotapanna Marga Phala, then Sakadagami Marga Phala, then Anagami Marga Phala, then Arihat Marga and Phala. Only these people would understand that. Then there is something called the Sakaya Niruktiya. So that is also something that we need to understand. What is Sakaya Niruktiya? In the Vinaya Pitaka, Chulla Pali, they explain about Yamelu and Thekula. There were two people who came and spoke to Lord Buddha. They said, Venerable Sir, monks with various names who came from various castes are using various words and languages to tarnish Buddhism. So they are saying, they are trying to explain to Lord Buddha that this Buddhism is destroyed by various monks who came from different castes using different languages. So they are suggesting, can we translate this to Sanskrit and write them down? What do you think the Buddha said? Lord Buddha said, no. He called them empty people, his Purusa, right? Empty people. How can you ask something like this? This will not help people who do not understand to understand. This will not help people who do not understand to understand. This will only create confusions in future. So Lord Buddha has mentioned that if you translate this into Sanskrit, this will happen. So that is what Christian was mentioning last week or the week before, right?